Travis Kelce wasn't just the heart of the Chiefs, he was the heartbeat. After another punishing day under the blazing Missouri sun at Chiefs training camp in St. Joseph, he strode across the field in his sweat-drenched red number 87 jersey, a symbol not just of position, but of leadership, passion, and pride. The field pulsed with energy, coaches shouting commands, drills echoing like a war drum, and every player clawing toward one goal, another, Super Bowl. Kelce had just powered through over 2 hours of relentless conditioning sprints, blocks, and strategic drills, but he emerged with that magnetic confidence that set him apart. As July faded and pressure mounted, the camp turned electric with intensity. Mahomes launched thunderbolts across the turf, Rashee Rice flew with fire in his feet, and Chris Jones turned the line into chaos. Yet the voice that echoed loudest wasn't from the sideline, it was Travis. He wasn't just catching balls or running routes. He was lifting rookies with every clap, correcting footwork mid-play, and pulling linemen aside with fierce focus. Every motion was purpose. Every word was mentorship. Kelce wasn't preparing just for a season. He was building a legacy, shaping the very soul of a team chasing greatness. His leadership wasn't just seen, it was felt, radiating from every booming command and every nod of approval that echoed across the sweat-soaked field. As the final whistle pierced the humid Missouri air, signaling the end of an unforgiving practice, the Chiefs media crew snapped into motion like clockwork. They set up the familiar black and gold backdrop emblazoned with mosaic life care and the bold training camp insignia, a visual cue that the war stories of the day were about to unfold. Cameras clicked into place. Reporters leaned in. Every lens angled toward the man of the moment, Travis Kelce. He didn't rush in. He arrived with presence. Hair slicked back, beard trimmed with precision, and those steely blue eyes flashing sharp intent. The swarm of reporters quieted, hungry for some. A local sports writer fired the first question like a bullet. How was today's practice? Kelce grinned a sly, battle-hardened smile. High intensity. Always, that's our standard. His voice carried weight. You can't relax, not here. Every rep, every plate, has to feel like a Super Bowl snap. He praised the rookies. Hunger, then dropped the real message. Raw talents, good but humility and growth. That's everything. We play for more than ourselves. We play for this logo, for each other, and for the 80,000 who roar at Arrowhead. The weight in his voice wasn't just about football, it revealed why he's not just a tight end, but a true warrior leader in the Chiefs' kingdom. His presence alone reminded everyone why he commands respect. Then came the question everyone was waiting for: his legendary chemistry with Patrick Mahomes. An ESPN reporter leaned forward, curiosity sharpening the air. What makes you two so unstoppable? Travis Kelce's face cracked into that signature smirk. Trust, that's everything, he said. Patrick knows where I'll be before I do, and I know the ball's coming even if I haven't seen it yet. The answer was pure gold, simple, but the kind of emotional insight fans crave. It's a rare bond, built on years of battles, that leaves defenses helpless and fans in awe. The spotlight shifted, the tone softened. E.T. tried stirring up a lighter moment, casually asking about Taylor Swift. Does Taylor show up on days like this? Travis leaned into the mic, smile turning playfully coy. Today's about football, but yeah, there's always someone special cheering, even from afar, and I love that. The crowd laughed, loving every second. Kelce stayed classy, protecting what's private, while still delivering a heart-melting answer. Then a local reporter pushed deeper, tension rising. You're 35 now, Travis. Have you thought about retirement? The question hit the room like a cold wind. But Travis Kelce didn't flinch. He arched an eyebrow, smirk still in place. When my body tells me it's time, I'll listen. But that's not today. And I don't see it happening soon. His voice carried not just confidence, but love. I love this game. I love running out of that tunnel, hearing Arrowhead erupt. As long as I can help this team, I'm not going anywhere. It wasn't a rehearsed line, it was a warrior's vow. The kind of heart-melting statement that makes fans hold their breath. After more than 15 minutes of emotional, dramatic questions, some deep, some playful, Kelce did what true leaders do. He personally thanked every reporter, shook hands with the media crew, and even posed for photos with a few stunned interns. No cameras demanded it. No PR team staged it. That's just who Travis is: an elite athlete, yes, but more importantly, a class act. The luxury of humility mixed with the discipline of greatness. He's not just a millionaire superstar, the moral center of a team hungry for more rings. And as the new NFL season looms, it's clear, Kelce's presence isn't fading. It's becoming legendary, just as the next moment will prove. In Kansas City, the hunger for another Super Bowl isn't just about revenge, it's about redemption carved into every muscle, every drop of sweat, and every ounce of belief. Travis Kelce brings to the field. The Chiefs didn't walk into this training camp casually. They stormed in, hearts still burning from their crushing Super Bowl loss to the Eagles. Missouri's air-changed family vacations were over. Smiles faded, and intensity returned. This wasn't just about football anymore, it was personal. Every player came back starving, not for headlines, but for one more shot at greatness. And no one wanted to be the meme of failure on social media. The world was watching. Opinions were flying, and the margin for error gone. This season had to be built from the inside out, mentally, emotionally, physically. At the center of it all stood three players, but none more crucial than Patrick Mahomes. In his 9th year, Mahomes isn't just a quarterback. He's the architect of magic, a 2-time MVP, a 3-time champion. With young receivers ready to explode, Hollywood Brown's return, Xavier Worthy's growth, Jalen Royals' hunger, Mahomes must do more than throw touchdowns. He must create trust, build fire, and lead like a general preparing for war. And the next moment, it starts now. If Mahomes could elevate the talent around him, the Chiefs wouldn't just be playoff contenders, they'd be staring down another Super Bowl run. But the second pillar was Travis Kelce. His stats may have dipped last season, but his drive never did. Kelce made a silent promise to lead harder, play smarter, and dominate in the moments that define legacies. As rumors of retirement grew louder, he turned that noise into fuel. He knew the clock was ticking, and if he had just one more championship run in him, it had to be now. Meanwhile, a new force was rising. Trent McDuffie. The young corner didn't get his contract extension, but he didn't need it to get fired up. What he needed was already inside him: hunger. Determined to become the heart of the defense, McDuffie played every snap like it was a tryout for greatness. With Mahomes crafting plays, Kelce anchoring the soul, and McDuffie becoming the future, Kansas City's foundation felt unshakable. And off the field, Kelce's charisma kept making waves. Adam Sandler summed it up perfectly. Travis was the guy who could make you laugh one moment, then go dead serious the next. That duality. It's what legends are made of. The shocking news that Travis Kelce would make a cameo in the upcoming Happy Gilmore sequel instantly sent fans into a frenzy. Yet another layer to his ever-growing legend. Not just a football icon, Kelce's magnetic charm and crossover appeal continued to prove why he's more than an athlete, he's a cultural force. And for those who followed his journey from the gridiron to Hollywood, this was a heart moment that showed his true versatility. But while headlines buzzed off the field, Kelce was deep in the grind. At Chiefs training camp, routines were tight. Mornings kicked off with intense film study and locked-in position meetings. Then came the drills. Offense and defense separated, each perfecting their craft before clashing in scrimmages that felt more like playoff showdowns than preseason. Kelce wasn't just participating, he was leading, running sharp routes, mentoring rookies, and keeping spirits high with his trademark humor. Even after the whistle blew, he stayed back, walking younger players through blocking schemes and discussing strategy with defensive backs. In the locker room, he remained the emotional core, lighthearted yet laser-focused, reminding everyone of the championship standard. This was the Chiefs' culture on full display: elite, demanding, unshakable. And as the days ticked down, one thing became clear: something truly unforgettable was coming. Every headline out of camp was a magnet for fans and sports analysts alike. Every slow-motion catch, every behind-the-scenes clip of Travis Kelce exploded across social media within minutes. But for Kelce, it was never about the noise. It was about the grind, the discipline, the love for football that still burned bright after over 10 iconic years. As the 2025 NFL season approached, the stakes soared. This wasn't just about defending a legacy, it was about building a new one. Another run at the Super Bowl. Another chance to make history with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And if you're serious about following Travis Kelce's journey from locker room motivation to game-changing plays, make sure to hit subscribe for elite access to real-time updates, emotional post-game interviews, and raw footage from deep inside Kansas City's training camp. This is more than a season, it's a mission. And Kansas City is standing tall behind its superstar. Arrowhead's thunderous roar, the flash of the cameras, the pressure of primetime, none of it rattled Kelce. He was battle-tested, focused, and more determined than ever. This year wasn't just about winning, it was about rewriting greatness, and Travis Kelce's, he's ready to